Hello from rainy London. Been asked to talk to you about the new initiative, the Get to 20 initiative. It's a work in progress, but I believe I can lay out some of the basics for you today. Get to 20 is, of course, one of two initiatives around online development this year. And what is it more specifically? It's an effort to grow the number of online and hybrid offerings from where they are now, roughly 80 sections per year, to something closer to 20% of all our offerings. But, and I want to emphasize this particularly, this is not going to be growth for growth's sake or growth for any reason in any area. We're going to try and target that growth around programs of study and around courses that most students need to satisfy prerequisites or courses that satisfy a number of majors, for example. And these efforts are going to be incentivized exclusively by CASEL through its initiative manager, who is me. Year one, this year, is really a planning year. What does that mean? Well, we're going to study enrollment data, and we're going to be consulting with programs informally. And then based on that, we're going to map out some priorities around majors, certificates, maybe minors, and particular courses for online hybrid development. And then based on that, we're going to issue a call for proposals to you. In year two, we'll have awarded funding based on the call for proposals and your responses to those. And we hope to get the first cohorts of developers. This could be an individual developer of a course or even a team, a development team around a particular course to begin work in cohorts of, say, 5 courses per term. And these cohorts will work through the hub, and we hope to have 6 consecutive cohorts, and then aim for a soft launch of some of the online majors and certificates by fall of 21. And also in this second year, we're going to be planning for what happens after the Get to 20 initiative is complete. And we're going to wrap up the initiative in year 3. We're going to complete the launch of any new online majors or certificates. We're going to maybe start refining some of the courses from the first Get to 20 cohorts. And then we're going to begin thinking about what happens next. And here we have in mind some sort of college institute for digital education and research. And perhaps you notice that that spells, the acronym would be CIDR. That is totally on purpose. One of you has to develop a program whose acronym would be DONUT, and then we'd have a perfect thing. Okay, let's say you or your colleagues actually have plans right now for a course or perhaps to create an online major or a certificate, and you want to act now or soon. Well, you could wait for the call for proposals to come out. Okay, you don't want to wait. So here's what you could do. So if you don't want to wait for the call for proposals before getting started, get in touch with Associate Dean Michael LaChance, and he will assess your proposal as such in the state that it's in, and maybe get you started into a pilot effort. In fact, we are piloting the use of a new training program for course development being developed by the Hub. And one of the things that we're asking people that we fund this year to do is to work with the Hub and then also help us to refine the training the Hub is going to provide for the cohorts when they get started after the call for proposals is out. So if you want to get started now, contact Michael LaChance and we'll get you started off in one of these pilot scenarios. Otherwise, you can wait for the call for proposals that should be out before the end of this academic year.